Hi class, Molly Wallen here. For this week's discussion board, I am going to be discussing Mayo Clinic. So let's go ahead and get started. Just a quick history and background on Mayo Clinic. Like most hospitals, Mayo Clinic had been doing air ambulance service. They've been using a third-party vendor, so they'd been doing this since about 1984. In 2013, they realized it'd be more quick and efficient for them to get their own Part 135 air operator certification to essentially cut out the middleman. By applying for their own air operator certificate, Mayo had complete control so that they could prioritize the needs of their patients first and foremost. So MCMT, or Mayo Clinic Medical Transport, was created. It has its own set of employees, so they now have 28 pilots, 10 maintenance technicians, and then nearly 50 nurses and paramedics. So this allows them to synchronize their schedules so that they're all ready to go the moment that they get that phone call. So by doing this and cutting out the middleman, they're able to dispatch and have flight ops ready to go in just about 8 minutes. So the types of aircraft that Mayo Clinic has, it started out first just as the helicopters. So they have right now 4 Airbus EC-145s. 2 of those are hangared on the rooftop of Mayo Clinic itself, and then they later added to their fleet 1 Beechcraft King Air 350. One of the reasons that Mayo decided to go ahead and add the turboprop was to enhance their market. The helicopter is only able to go a range of about 150 miles, whereas this turboprop can go 1,700 miles. Mayo's market itself is roughly 600 miles, so this allowed them to go further out and then fly in conditions that the helicopter would unable to be able to fly in. How corporate aviation assists Mayo Clinic. So now instead of having to call the third-party vendor and dispatch pilots and maintenance techs, they just, within one phone call, they're able to call their staff and get everything set up and ready to go. By just having one employer, the pilots are familiar with their maintenance techs and they're familiar with the nurses and paramedics, so it's better teamwork. And then the flight times are more streamlined. They're able to just quickly get everything ready to go. Corporate aviation as a good stewardship of resources for Mayo Clinic. So business aviation has allowed Mayo Clinic to fully manage their flight operations in every single aspect, which has made them more time efficient. It's created a better relationship among their staff, and then having the different aircraft allows them to go in icing conditions or go further distance, so it's made them more diverse in that aspect. And then here are my resources, so I hope you guys enjoyed.